Yeah, man. So, I mean, to be honest with you, the only way you're gonna be able to hold the trades, because this call is about trading psychology. So the only way you're gonna be able to hold the trades if it depends on like how confident you in what you're seeing, and that's the problem with this game. Like people can know it's going up or they can know it's going down, but how much leverage they put on the trade is really shows like how much they really believe, uh, how much they really believe in the trade itself. So uh, yeah, man, the only reason why you're getting out early is because you're not trusting in exactly what you're seeing, and so maybe instead of just back testing, you need to live test as well, and or what they call forward testing. Um, Hold on, quick. Let me turn this thing off. Hold on.
Okay.
I got this thing recording my voice. Maybe I need to turn it off because all these pop-ups keep coming up. So yeah,
Okay.
man. So what I'm saying is, yeah. So you're getting out of the trades early, man, and you're not trusting in your analysis. You're not trusting your analysis because if you really, I don't know how much back testing you're doing. I don't know if you're doing a lot of back testing, but you just can't back test. You have to forward test too. Do you know what forward testing is?
No, coach. No, coach. Protest.
Yeah, forward testing is when you forward testing is when you not only have to back test, you have to forward test, meaning uh, it's basically live trading. It's live trading whatever you're trading. So like so if you have a strategy and you're constantly seeing how it works when you're back testing, you have to forward test. And basically forward testing is just watching price action itself. Because sometimes you'll get frustrated. And I've been frustrated in the past where I'll back test like crazy a strategy or a certain structure point, and then I'll not see it play out in live trading, and I'll be like, "What the hell? Like, the hell is this?" But I wasn't forward trading as well. I just was back testing. So whatever strategy it is, or whatever you learn from ICT, or whatever structure it is, you have to forward test as well. And yeah, you have to forward test as well. So I would say if you're not forward testing, which is basically whatever strategy you have to see it play out live. That's the problem with this thing because this game. That's why I take a little longer for some people because yeah, you can see that something work or you can learn something from ICT, but then it's levels to this. It's structures to it. Okay, so I just learned how the structure works. Okay, the next step is I got to back test it. Okay, I get real pumped up. I see it. I back tested the last 2 months. It worked. It worked 15 times out of 17 times or something like that. But then it's another level to it when you get into the just because you know it's gonna work don't mean you're gonna trade it. Sometimes you second guess yourself. You're like, well,
Mm.
I seen it back test. I seen it live test. And now your real money get on the line. You stay in demo. You can't even bring yourself to the point where you actually live trade it. So if you get out of the moves early, I would say maybe you're not back when you back test. I don't know how you back test, but you should be back testing where you can't see the right side of the chart. And when you back test, you should have multiple charts up. You should have. Do you know what SMT? Do you know what divergence is?
SMT.
Yeah. Do you know what SMT divergence is, or just divergence in general?
I know just divergence. I don't know what FMT is.
Yeah, smart money technique is ICT type of stuff. But basically, I think when people back testing, they need to have all the intermarket relationships up and running. Meaning that if you think price is going
Oh,
down and you trade, what do you usually trade?
um, uh,
What do you usually trade when
uh,
you trade? What pairs do you trade or what indices, stocks? I mean, what do you usually trade?
Forex, GBP USD, gold, Euro USD, USD JPY.
Okay, so you
Um,
okay, so you usually trade forex. Uh,
yes, yes, Forex. Yes.
okay, cool. So what I'm saying is, if you trade, what moves similar to UJ? since that's what you trade. You should know
No,
off the top of your head. What moves similar to
well,
you?
wait, the what move is
Yeah, I'm asking you what moves similar to UJ, since you say that's what you trade.
okay. What move similar to UJ? Uh, GJ is similar to UJ and EU.
Uh,
UJ, yeah.
I mean,
EJ is
I
the
mean,
euro.
it does move similar, but you have even stronger correlations because I actually been trading UJ all this week, and so it's actually stronger correlations to GJ, but I'm sorry to UJ. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to tell you is that when you're back testing, I think that you should have do you when you back test, do you normally have three charts up or just the chart you're back testing?
When backtesting, I use just one chart.
Yeah, so
Just
that's what I'm saying. Like that's probably the
be
problem. ICT even talk about this. You got to have multiple time. You have to have multiple charts up. You have to have UJ up. If you think price is going down and you're back testing a bear strategy, you have to have UJ up. And then you said EU moves similar to UJ. You have to have EU up, and you have to have GJ up. So you have to have like at least two charts
mm,
up because this helps with the correlation. This helps with intermarket. It's called intermarket relationships. On my YouTube channel, if you've seen the YouTube, I recently posted about this, the power of intermarket relationships, because it'll give you clues as to if it's really going down or not. Because you may be back testing strategy and you may think, remember, you can't just write at the chart. So you're like, okay, well, based on this strategy, you're supposed to go down. So instead of guessing and said, okay, well, is it going to go down or up? You need to go deeper in your back testing. That's why you're getting out of the moves. You only have one chart up. That's the problem. You actually need to go deeper than that. You need to have the DXY up. Oh no, I'm sorry. If you trade UJ up, you need to have the Japanese yen, UJ, and at least one other pair that moves exact opposite to. I mean, exact similar to it, which is probably NZD JPY. That moves a lot similar and to UJ. I mean, GJ moves similar as well. So I think that may be the problem because if you understand how structure works and you're like, okay, I think price is going down, then if you have the Japanese yen up, then the yen should be telling you based on the structure that it should be going up. And when you look at GJ, because you say it moves similar, right? Then GJ should be showing you based on the structure that it's moving down as well. So then when you take, then you should go ahead and take the short
okay.
on your back testing on UJ, and it should work out because based off of the intermarket relationships, it should work out. So I think that's one of the problems right there. All you have is one chart up. You have to have at least two other charts up, like something that moves similar and something that moves opposite to help you with the direction. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yes, coach.
Like for
Yes,
instance,
coach.
if I trade US 30, then I need to have S&P 500 up and the United States dollar up because the United States dollar moves the exact opposite, right? And
Yes, coach.
S&P 500 moves similar. So that's what I'm saying. Like you have to have one tab up with UJ and one tab up with GJ, right? Because they move similar, and then another tab up with the Japanese yen, right? And you should have it set up where you can't
Yes,
see the
coach.
chart to the right. You should have it set up where you can't see the chart to the right. And then you have to look at the structure and ask yourself, okay, well, based on structure, what am I seeing here? It looks like, okay, well, I don't know if GJ or UJ is going down, but based on the yen, it has to go up. Based off of what I'm seeing right now, the next, it has to go up somewhere to an order block, to a supply zone if you trade that. And so that should tell you, like, okay, well, the other UJ and GJ is going lower, right?
Yes,
So
coach.
as far
Okay.
as the psychology, I mean, that's part of the psychology right there. Is don't think how we think about this stuff. As far as the back testing, I think you need to have one pair that moves similar, and then one that moves exact, and then have the what is it, the base and the quote? I guess is the quote is the second one. I forgot. But the quote would be the Japanese yen. You need to have that up, and you need to have the Japanese yen marked up. See what I'm saying?
Okay. Yes, coach.
because what I'm saying is what I'm saying is hold on. What I'm saying is you have to have at least both of those marked up. And so that may be the problem. So this is part of the psychology, like the way we think about this stuff, the way we think about back testing. And so I think you're getting out early because you're unsure of yourself. You're unsure of the move that you're in. That's why you've been getting out early because you probably haven't been back testing this way I'm talking about, which is uh, you got to have multiple charts up. So if you have a tab up for UJ, you need to have a tab up for GJ and Japanese yen. And what time frame do you usually back test on?
Usually the 15 and 5 minutes.
Yeah, so you need to have the
Cause
15 and 5 minute up for UJ, and this example for GJ and the Japanese yen. Do you mark up the Japanese yen when you trade or not?
yeah, yeah. I usually look at the dollar index and the Japanese index too. The Japanese
What are you looking at
yen
I'm
index.
talking about when you trade UJ, man. When you trade, you just told me you trade UJ. So when you trade UJ and GJ, do
Okay,
you?
when I trade, yeah, okay, when I trade UJ, I look at yes, the Japanese yen and well, basically Japanese yen. Yes,
Okay.
that's what I look at when
So
trading
I mean,
UJ.
hopefully
And
that's true. I don't know if you're just saying it or whatever, but if you haven't been doing that, then that's probably the problem, man. Because you're not holding these trades. Because if you expect the price to go down, and you see a big spike up, you're getting out of the trade, and then you see it go down a lot lower, and then you're like, damn, I should have held on to it, right?
okay, coach.
Right?
Okay,
Is
yeah,
that what you've been experiencing? You just
that's
told me. So what I'm saying is,
no, that's what I experience all the time.
yeah. So it's like you have to understand that you have to look at the chart and be like, okay, well, what has to happen? Like that's kind of how I look at it. I'm like, okay, what has to happen? Like price has to go. Like if you look at the recent video I just posted when I predicted U.S. oil's price action last week, and it happened exactly the way I predicted. And if you go back and look at the video, you'll see I shot the video before the market opened up, and I predicted Nas 100 price action last week, and guess what happened exactly the way I said. Right? So it's like price was going down on U.S. oil. So if you see any retracements going up, it's like it has to go up to like an order block or something. Or if you believe in supply and demand, it has to go up to a supply zone just to go lower. So if you see, that's what I'm saying. That the way you're trading right now, you're probably like you're not trading guaranteed setups. You have to trade guaranteed setups. You have to trade the things that has to happen because that would cause you not to get out of the moves. So if you know price has to go down and it's screaming up for it's shooting up real fast, and that lets you know like okay, well this is a blessing from God because it has to go down to this area here. So if it's going up, it's only going up to fill in the inefficiency or take out a high or go up to order block. Only to go lower. It's only going up to pick up short orders. You know what I'm saying? It's only going up to pick up orders to go short. So you should be buying. Why are you not buying the sales? Why are you not selling as price is going up? That's what you should be doing. If you expect price to go down instead of getting out of the trade, you should have your trade management on to a point where you're not over leveraged, where you could put on extra positions. Because price is not going to move in a straight line. So if price is retracing up, you should be. Do you ever buy as price is going up or sell as or buy as do you ever sell as price is going up and buy as price is going down? Have you ever tried that? Have you ever tried that?
Um,
Yeah. Do you hear what I say?
yes, coach.
I'm asking you.
I
Do
did
you
not get the last question.
when price is going up? Do you start selling as price is going up? Have you ever tried that strategy? Because that's the way I've been.
You
Yeah, through ICT, we buy as price is going up. We don't buy when it hits a certain level.
yeah,
Like as price is rising up, we're buying. I mean, we're selling into price going up. And then, so the way it works is based on psychology, because it's a psychology call. If you buy as price is going up, because remember it's only going up to go into a bearish breaker or to fill in an inefficiency or something like that. So if you know what price is going, if you know it's going higher just to go lower, then you should be selling into that. As price is going up, you should be selling, because what happens is you're instantly in profit. It's a beautiful, beautiful feeling. I got multiple videos on my channel explaining this. I'm as price is going up, I'm selling.
Wow.
I'm selling. I'm selling. I'm selling. I'm putting point ones on, 0.5s, point five, half a lots, because that you only can do that if you understand where price has to go. Like it's not a guess. See what I'm saying? And the whole point of doing that is we don't want to chase price. That's the way we've been taught. We don't chase price, meaning if price is screaming down, we don't hop in for shorts because it could easily reverse on you, and you could blow your account, or the broker could take you out the trade because you're in so much drawdown. So that's chasing price.
Yes,
If
yes.
you're buying as price is going down, and I'm sorry, you're selling as price is going down, and you're buying as price is screaming up. That's not how you're supposed to do it. I mean, you could do it that way, and I do it occasionally, but 80% of the time, I'm trying to figure out how can I sell. I'm trying to figure out if I know prices, no, quote unquote, if I know price is going down, then where does it have to go up to before it goes down? Because whatever area that is, I'm going to start selling into that. As price is going up, I'm selling into that buy. But this goes back to you have to understand the structure, and you have to know, not think, but you have to know that price has to go lower or higher. See what I'm saying? Like you have to know. And so,
Yes. Wow.
hold on quick. So that's the reason why you're getting out of these moves early, because you're guessing. It sounds like you might be guessing, man. Like and it sounds like you may be guessing, and it sounds like you may not. How often do you do demo trading? Do you do any demo trading, or you always trying to trade live money?
No, for the time being, I've been doing demo trade for about 2 months now. I've been doing just demo trading.
Okay. Well,
I've just been
all right, quick.
practicing.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so
Yeah.
coach,
So the thing is,
I'm
yeah, the
having
thing
a question.
is, you said what's your other question?
Okay, so why did you choose forex? Like, what was your motivation in choose forex? Did
Yeah.
you try other jobs, or did you try other active income sources? And what what really pushed you into doing trading, into the trading industry?
Um. So yeah, I don't necessarily trade forex. I mean, it's like whatever sets up. I really trade indices. I really trade US 30.
Okay.
Nas 100, stuff like that. But I trade oil too. I
Oh,
mean,
okay, okay,
whatever. I like following multiple markets since I understand how the game works now. Because I told myself, I said if I ever could figure this out, which I thought was impossible in a way, because I trade with no indicators. I was like, there's no way I could actually really do this. Like, you have to have the indicators. Like, how the hell are you supposed to know it's going down or up? That's what I remember thinking. Back in the day when I started in August 2021. But but yeah, I mean, hold on. What was the question? What got me started? Well, auto forex. Yeah, I mean,
okay. Yeah, yeah.
I started off trading GJ for a whole year straight because they said it was the hardest thing to trade. They said if you could trade GJ, then you can trade
GG.
anything. So GJ kind of got me ready for US 30 because I mean US 30. I mean, for a beginner who trying to learn this on their own without taking indicators and all that kind of and signals and all that kind of stuff, it was a beast. So yeah, I started off with GJ for the first year, and then once I kind of got the game, I was like, okay, I probably can venture out to some other stuff. But I kept hearing about US 30 over the months, and I'm like, okay, well, if I could be successful a little bit on GJ, then I'll probably go to US 30. And but yeah, man, that's what happened. I mean, so that's to answer your question. Why did I choose Forex? I really didn't. I just did what ICT told me to do. I got on ICT about 8 months after I got started. So
Okay.
I should be on ICT day one. But that's another thing. I don't think you're studying ICT. I think you're doing that supply and demand bullshit. So that's probably what's fucking you up. I mean, so a lot of people don't
No,
want.
I actually started studying ICT ever since I met you. I've been watching
Okay,
the
yeah, I
videos
mean,
on
yeah, because there's
Netflix.
nothing wrong with supply and demand. It actually works. Obviously, you look at Doyle Exchange, he trades supply and demand. But what I'm trying to tell you is, what ICT teach take a long time for people to get. But it's like when you get it, like ICT says, it says when you see it, you can't unsee it. You know. And so, uh, yeah, man. I mean, I don't know how often you study. You probably need how many of ICT's videos have you watched? He has 530 videos. Be honest with me. How many of those videos have you actually watched?
Uh,
10, 5, 20, what?
okay, I think for now I've watched about. I read them in a book when I watched. So I watched about, let me see,
How
three,
many?
four, five,
Just give me a
five,
guess. How many times? I mean, how
seven.
many videos have you watched?
About 13.
Give me a guess.
From about 13 videos. I've watched about 13 videos so far,
Yeah. See, that's a problem, man.
and and
That's
and,
a problem. The
and
reason
I've been
that's a problem.
following
Uh huh.
and I've been following his live mentorship. So once in a while he always goes live on YouTube, and I also follow his live teaching too. So that's just what I started. Maybe just this past month, ever since I met you, and ever since I got
Yeah.
in contact with the ICT course.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's the problem, man. Like, that's the problem again. You're not watching enough of ICT's videos. Um, like I said, I've watched all 530 plus videos at least 15
Oh,
times. And right now, I'm currently going through the videos again. So and every time I go through the videos, I always pick up something new. You see what I'm saying? So
yes, yes, coach.
that's the problem. It's like, instead of watching movies and stuff like that, people need to be learning ICT because I don't know how people think about it, but for me, it was life and death. Like because I had to ask myself, I'm like, okay, well, if I can't get this shit, if I can't see this without the indicators, then I'm fucked up. Like, I don't know how you think about this, but it was no plan B for me, man. You understand me? You know how some people do this,
Yes,
they
coach.
doing this shit, and they like, well, if this don't work, then I can always do Amazon. If this don't work, I can always do real estate. If this don't work, I can always get a sales job. But then you got people out there like myself, where they like, no, this has to work. There is no plan B. It's either this or I'm gonna die. You understand me? So when
Yes,
you
coach.
train, when you look at it from that point, instead of watching videos and movies and stuff like that on the weekends, instead of chasing women and hanging out with the friends, you'll be in a you'll be in front of a computer somewhere training, watching ICT's videos, taking how many screenshots do you have? Let me ask you this. Just be honest with me. Give me an estimate of how many screenshots you have in your cell phone from watching videos on ICT or any trading video. How many screenshots you think you got?
Oh, I have
100? How many? 25?
more than 50.
How many?
No,
Just
more than
give me an estimate.
actually I have
How many
more than 50.
screenshots do you have? Or well, you heard something on the video and you like, you know what, this is pretty good, and you screenshot it. Just an estimate.
Um, between 50 and 70 screenshots because each time I
Hold on.
always screenshot
Okay, so hold on.
when
50 and 70 screenshots. And how long you been doing this? I'm asking you, what's the
uh
day one when you actually downloaded TradingView or downloaded the chart or started watching videos? How long? When did you get started with all this stuff? Like how long?
it has been I started last year in April. So April 2022, that's when I started trading.
So what? So what? A
So
year and a half now,
about a year, yes, year and a half now. About a year and a half now,
bro,
approximately.
bro, bro. What do you do for work, man? What do you do for work? You got a job or something, right?
No, I'm actually still a student, so this is the only source of income I have now, trading. So
Okay,
actually, it's a do or die thing for me too.
bro, bro. I'm not even trying to be rude, man, but a year and a half and all you got is 75 screenshots? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Dude, I can't even. I can't even give you an estimate of how many screenshots I got. I mean, I probably have about 3,000 at least. I can show you a folder right now. I can show you a Google Drive folder right now with nothing but screenshots. Actually, let me show you because you probably think I'm bullshit. Let me pull up my. Let me show you. Let me show you what real dedication looks like, man. Because 75 screenshots, and you've been doing this a year and a half. Are you kidding me? No wonder why you getting out of the trades early, man. You haven't been doing shit, dude. I mean, I understand you a student, but still, 75 screenshots. Come on, bro. Like really? So it sounds like you one of these people. I don't know, but it sounds like you one of these people. I call people like that these people because I have no affiliation with these people whatsoever because I'm really about this life. And you can watch my YouTube videos. I'm predicting price action before it happens. The only way you can do that is if you're really about this fucking life. Okay, and what that means is this is life or death. This ain't no game. This ain't well. If this the I can always do this later. No, this like this has to work. It's nothing else for me. You understand me? So that's why I've been
Yes,
doing it.
coach.
I'm deeper in the game than motherfuckers who've been doing this shit 3 years, 4 years, 5 years because they've been playing around with it. It's not a game to me whatsoever. Let me actually show you what real dedication looks like. So okay, hold on. Let me ask you this first. So let's back up. Do you have a Google Drive folder with
Okay.
screenshots in it? Right? Do you have your screenshots organized into categories such as supply and demand? You know, reversals, breakouts. I mean, what are you doing with these screenshots that you claim to have? This is why you're so valuable.
Actually, I think
Huh?
wow. I've never even thought about
I'm asking
organizing
you.
screenshots.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
But
asking you based on your
the only
screenshot.
thing I organize maybe
Do you have them organized?
no, I don't actually organize the screenshots.
Okay,
But I
hold
do
on.
organize maybe the videos I watch and things like it on
Okay,
Forex.
okay. What I'm about to do is I'm about to show you my Google Drive folder because I don't want you to believe anything I say. Okay, and then so what I'm about to do is I'm about to
Oh,
go into my Google Drive folder, okay? And then I'm about to show you screenshots, and you probably can estimate how
okay.
many screenshots I have. And I got this from a guy named Trader SG. He called himself Stock Guide. I remember when I first started doing this stuff, the dude had say he had 47,000 screenshots, and I was like, God damn, And so hold on, I'm about to pull up my Google Drive and show you my Google Drive folder of I don't know how many screenshots. I mean, I probably got a lot more than 3,000 screenshots. I really don't know. I don't count them. It's just But I'm about to show you my Google Drive folder, and if you don't have your folder set up like this, man, uh, hold on, quick. Oh God, hold on. I'm trying to go to my Google Drive, and it's acting up. So what I'm about to do is go into Google Drive and then share my screen, so you can see what you need to start doing. I mean, you can do whatever you want. But if I was you, I would start definitely taking screenshots and organizing these screenshots. Uh, hold on, quick.
Okay. Okay. I'm
Let me try
actually
to
going to
share.
start that soon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm about to log into my Google Drive and show you my screenshots. Hold on. And then I'll share my screen so you can see them. I just wanted to show you. I don't want you to take my word for it. So when you watch the recording, hopefully the audio is recording. But if not, just remember everything I'm telling you. Okay. So look, man, I'm about to share my screen. Okay. I'm about to show you. If you're not doing this, like,
Okay,
just
coach.
if you don't do what I'm about to show you, like, just stop, man. Like, stop playing around with this shit. Like, go do something that you actually passionate about. Because if you don't have, if you don't, if people and even people watching this shit in the future, like, if they not doing what I'm about to show you, they just playing around. Like, it's a game to them. Do you see my screen? You see my screen?
Okay.
You see it?
No. Um. Uh. It's not. It's dark. It's all dark.
No. Hold on, quick. Let me take you off of this Bluetooth and put you on speaker audio on my. This may mess up the recording though. So you don't
Okay,
see.
yeah.
Hold on. So you don't see my screen?
I can no, no, I can see your screen now. It's clear now.
Okay. So do you see where you see
It's
where it says
visible.
Google Drive? You see Google Drive?
Can actually see the organ.
Do you see Google Drive where it says Google Drive?
Yes, yes, coach. My
Okay.
drive
Okay. Hold on, quick.
with and your folders. Everything is visible.
Okay. So what do you see? You see like the folders and the screenshots?
I can see, yes, the folders and the screenshots and yeah.
Okay. Listen, man. So this is what I'm about to click on models. Let me know when you see the about the. I just clicked on models. Let me know if when you.
Yes.
Okay. So listen. This is. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but somebody that's actually not playing around with this stuff, somebody that's serious, where it's life and death, they would have screenshots, right? Because if it's life and death, then you obviously have to win or you're gonna perish, right? So so this right here is the models right here. So I have models. I
Yes.
have day trading models right here. I have back burner models. Okay, so let me go into day trade. So I have trading right here, and then I have this is something I've been working on right here. This is the 9:30 previous day London session. This is something that ICT uh, talk about. So I have nothing but screenshots in here because this is not a game. It's like when you this is like Olympic training or something or like boxing because when that market open and you got to make decisions, you have to have so much training in your brain. So you stuff like you've been doing, getting out of trades and all that because you don't have enough training, man. Yeah, obviously it makes sense. You should get out of the trades. You should be getting in and getting in and getting out versus holding because you don't have enough training yet. So okay, do you see this screenshot right here? Let me know when you see it because it may be lagging a little bit. Let me know when you. I just pulled up my first screenshot. Let
Yes,
me know when
coach.
you see it.
Yes, coach.
Okay, so this is what I'm trying to tell you is that I take
Yes, coach. It's
screenshots.
visible. I can see.
Okay, I take screenshots and I put them in certain folders. Okay, like this is 9:30. I'm about to show you how detailed I get with it because people think this is a game, and this is why they have the results that they do. I mean, up there trying to learn how to trade, but secretly they want to be a actor or something, or trying to learn how to trade and secretly they want to do real estate. I mean, I guess you can do it, but trying to do both, I don't think that's unless you're taking signals and you want to be. But see, what I'm saying is this right here is this screenshots, okay, of the New York Open. So I have to take screenshots so I can go back and reference them. So
Wow.
let me go back and show you how detailed this is. So the way I have it set up is so this is the 9:30 previous day London high and low. Okay, so I have it set up where it says down outside the range first, and then it says up outside the range first. You see that? You see where it says down
Yes,
outside the
coach.
range first? So I have it set up where it's down outside the range is this blue box right here.
Yes.
Okay, let me show you what this means. So what I'm saying is I have it so detailed where it's like does price what happens when price goes outside the blue box first? So I have nothing but screenshots in there for New York Open when that happens. And then I have it set up where what happens when it goes down outside the range first. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not trading patterns because I understand how the structure works, but
Okay.
the patterns with the structure helps you out, I think. So hold on, let me let this screenshot load up. Hold on. And then what I'm about to do is log into these so you can see how detailed I think somebody should be if they actually claim to be serious about this. Because I think some people think they serious and then they fuck around and meet somebody like me and they're like, nah, I'm not serious at all. So okay, so now I'm about to click on this folder right here. So it says down outside. So it says down outside the range. So this is down outside the range after midnight. This is down outside the range before midnight. Okay. And so let me click on this so you see what I'm talking
Wow.
about. So what I'm saying is this is after because
Wow.
the stuff repeats itself over and over and over again. So that's a problem with people trying to trade like two different strategies because that one strategy can set itself up six different ways. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is this is down outside the range before midnight. So let me actually
Yes.
click on the screenshot right here. I'm about to show you why you're struggling. I'm about to show you why you keep getting in and getting out and getting. You ain't fucking did no real training, dude. Okay, so this is down outside the range after midnight. This white line right here is midnight. Okay, because remember the new trading day for us is at midnight every single day, New York time,
Yes.
ICT people. Okay, so this is the blue box right here. So
Okay.
after I take all the screenshots, I'm like, okay, well, the whole point of taking these screenshots is like tomorrow, right? If tomorrow I wake up and I mark up the whole session and I see price
Yes.
setting up and I see price went outside the range uh, after midnight, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this folder where I have 20 plus screenshots of price going outside the range after midnight, and then I'm going to see if I can see a pattern. So basically, the patterns can help you predict where price is going, but not out there taking screenshots like a madman. Then how the hell are you supposed to know? I mean, you're gonna be doing that shit you're doing, which is getting in and getting out and getting in and getting out. So let me go back. Hold on, quick. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you, you got to have it detailed, man. Like you have to. What do you usually trade? You trade New York Open or like London or what?
I just trade during the London session, mostly the London
Okay.
Opens, because
Okay.
the London Opens during our time here it's 8 p.m. It's 8 a.m. So it's
Okay.
actually in
Cool.
the morning.
Yeah. Well, let me actually go back to some of my other stuff. Okay. So these are my models. I'm about to show you another model I have. And that's why I'm asking you, like, where are your screenshots at? 75 screenshots? And you've been doing this a year and a half. Are you kidding me right now?
Wow.
You joking? You joking with me right now, right?
Okay, so coach,
You have screenshots in a week or 2 weeks most. Like, come on, man. So I'm trying to show you why
wow.
okay, so here's hold on. Here's another one I'm about to show you. Like this is how detailed I think people should be. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But hold on, quick. I'm about to just show you.
Back burners.
This is my back burner models right here. Hold on, quick.
Okay.
So these are not just screenshots. You have to put the screenshots in certain folders. The whole point of doing this, like I said, is because if you really detail it, then you'll see a pattern forming, and it'll basically show you what price is doing because it's always repeating itself. That's the whole point of doing all this. Uh, hold on, quick. So let me go to another one. Uh, okay, this is a 5-day Asian range model. Okay, some of this stuff I have yet to like. These are just screenshots right here, but I have to actually organize these right here. Those are not organized just yet. Just let me show you one more, and then we'll get back to the psychology. Hold on, I have a lot of models in
Okay.
background. So hold on, let me click on this. Okay, here it is right here. I was like, what the hell is going on? Okay, so like for instance, this right here. Uh, Voltron. Where's Voltron at? That's one of my. Okay, here it is right here. This is one of my models right here, Voltron. So this is the price action from Monday to Wednesday.
Voltron. Okay.
So look, I have Friday run to the close. I have bullish bears. Hold on. When I click on bearish breakouts, let's see how many folders I got in there. No retest, retest. I mean, what the hell are y'all doing out there? Like, if people not doing this, like, what the hell are they doing? Okay, I got bullish breakouts, bearish breakouts. What happens when that happens? Hold on, let me go back to Voltron. So I have bullish breakouts, bearish breakouts. I got fake outs that fake back into the range, and then I got staying inside the range, meaning that what I'm saying by staying inside the range is I'm talking about the Monday to Wednesday range. Look at this right here. Thursday high taken only. Thursday low taken only. Thursday low taken only, and then Friday high taken. Come on, man. Like you got to be detailed with this stuff. I have one screenshot in there. So what I'm saying is the whole point of doing all this stuff is that you'll see a pattern forming, and then you'll see where if you have this stuff detailed like this, then it'll literally tell you exactly what price is going to do because remember, it's always repeating itself. But you have to have a model that you've been using. Uh, so here's bullish breakouts. Okay, bullish breakouts for this model. Retest, no retest. I click on retest. Did it retest on Thursday only, or did it retest on both days? Come on, man. Like you got to be detailed with this shit.
Wow.
Okay, so here's retest on both days. Look on that. Because if this is the Monday to Wednesday range, this is when price breaks out of like Monday to Wednesday. If you look at the chart, it's going to create a range, and then if price breaks outside of that range on Thursday, then you're basically in a buy model, what ICT call a buy model. And so uh, this is price breaking out to the Monday to Wednesday range. This is Thursday. Look at I even got the times on there. Do you see that? I have the times on there that price created the highs
Yeah,
on
yes,
Thursday and
coach.
Friday. People, you only gonna do this if it's life and death. If this is a game to you, if your mama take care of you, if you got a job that pay a lot of money, and then yeah, you ain't got to do all this. But for people where this had to work, some people this has to work. Like for some people, this is no other option in life but this. You understand where I'm coming from? Some people, it's like if I can't get this to work, can't nothing work.
Yeah.
But then you got people out there like you. You in this shit a year and a half. You got 75. Are you joking? You got to. That has to be a joke. Yeah, that has to be a joke. You didn't really say that to me. So that has to be some kind of joke or something. So yeah. So what I'm trying to tell you is that, goddamn. So let me go ahead and stop sharing, man. And I just want to show you that I have this stuff detailed, and I'm not saying you have to do it like this because you don't have to. Uh, yeah, I'm not. Let me stop sharing. Okay, I think it stopped sharing.
Actually, I will. Actually, I will.
Yeah, man. So this is all part of
Okay, so
psychology.
coach,
This is still part of psychology. Like the way you thinking about this stuff. Like, what are you really thinking about? Like, I mean, I don't know what people out here thinking, man. You gotta study this shit like a madman, dude. You have to have multiple. Like by this time next week, you should have at least 50 screenshots because you should be tracking down one model. You should be looking at one thing. You should be looking at the exact same time at the exact same day every single day, and then you'll see price forming and shaping up a different way. And so you should have screenshots. This is part of psychology. This is why you're getting in and getting out. This is why you can't hold the trades because you don't
wow.
know what the hell is going on because you don't have enough data in your brain. You don't have enough data that you collected to help you with these models. This is just my conjecture. You know, this is
Mhm.
just my conjecture.
Uh, okay, so coach, how did you come up with the with all the organizations and everything? Did you have a mentor who actually told
No,
you
I
how
didn't
to
have a
do it,
I didn't have a
or
mentor. I just watched Trading Nuts video with a guy named Trader SG, and he was talking about how he had all these screenshots. He said he had 40,000. I'll send you the link when we get off this call. But he had 49,000 screenshots over 4 years. I
wow,
think he was trading
oh
at
good,
4 years at the time. But see, that's what I'm saying. He was a janitor though. He
wow,
was a janitor, and he was literally about to blow his brains out because he hated his life so much. So if he understood that trading was a way out, if he saw that he actually can make the money, if he just fucking understood what was going on with the chart, then you basically look at it. When you really see what's going on, you like, I'm literally holding myself back. Like, what are you doing out watching TV on the weekends? What are you doing out hanging out with the girlfriend, hanging out with your friends, trying to enjoy life when you don't even understand how the structure work yet? But you want the trading to work for you. It's like, what are you doing out there having fun when you don't even understand how the structure works 100% yet? So I mean, this is just the way I was thinking about it. I mean, I'm a handsome guy. I know how to talk to women. Women talk to me all the time. Like, I had to like stop talking to people for a while. I had to stop going to the gym. Like, what are you sacrifice? Like, let me ask you this: what have you really sacrificed since you've been learning this? What have you gave up that you really actually enjoy? This is all part of psychology. I actually gave up the gym. Like, I went back skinny, like real skinny, and I was a person that was always buff
wow,
and teasing the women and all that kind of stuff. It was a lot of fun, but I had to give that up because I'm like 30 minutes in the gym. Actually, it would have been longer than that. I work out maybe an hour to an hour or more, so I'm like an hour in the gym, 30 minutes to get home, and 30 minutes to get to the gym. That's 2 hours of my life gone right there. For what? To tease some women? Nah. I'm like, no, I can give that up. I can always go back to the gym and and shut shit down. So what I'm asking you is, what have you given up so far that you really love to learn this skill? That's a
Uh,
good question. This is all part of psychology. What we talking about?
wow. Yeah.
What have you given up? Like,
Uh,
okay, well, I stopped talking to my girlfriend. I stopped talking to my best friend. We kind of got into it. I always talk to my uncle about nonsense, but I stopped talking to him. Our relationship is a little rocky right now because of trading. What have you given up, man? Be honest with me. What have you given up what have you allowed to die? What have
uh,
you actually given up because of trading? Like if it's nothing, then just say it. But I want to know, what have you given up that you have really sacrificed that you used to love to do, to really sacrifice your time and learn how this shit works.
Actually, I've I cut off time with my friends. I don't go out on Saturdays or Sundays anymore. I don't. I actually hardly go to the house again because I'm actually renting in a room,
Okay.
kitchen, toilet. So I hardly go home. I'm always here with my laptop. So I'm actually always trying to study. Then I also play basketball, but I
Okay.
don't do it often now anymore. Yeah. So before I used to play in a team, but right now maybe I play maybe if it's too much once a week. I don't play
Okay.
anymore. So right now it's basically just forex and school, just
Yeah.
trading and school. Either yeah, either I'm home studying or watching videos, or either I'm in school doing lectures. So those are the two things in my life now. No girlfriend, no friends, no
Okay.
visiting. Yeah, nothing.
So
So I'm
why do you
actually just
this is another part of psychology. So like, what is it? Why are you doing this? Like, this is probably the biggest thing. Like, why are you doing this? What's the point? What's the whole point of doing all this? Like, what
okay.
are you
Yeah.
trying to achieve? Like, what is it? What is learning this stuff? What is this gonna do for you?
Okay. So I was actually looking for a skill for something to give me maybe money. I do not want to all the
Okay,
time maybe have to call
you
my
said money. How much money? Do you know exactly how much money you want to make per day, per week, or you just one of these fucking people out here who vague as hell and just say, I just want to make money? Do you actually know the number or what?
no, I'm not sure of the number yet, but I actually want to take this as a profession. So I actually want to make a living out of this.
Okay,
Like
how much?
if
You don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me how much, but eventually you probably need to come up with a number, man. Like, how much money do you want to earn per per week, per day? Because just saying you want to make money, man, that's what unintelligent people do. If you ask me. I'm not saying you're not
okay,
intelligent. I'm telling you, if you continue to go down this route, to me, it's unintelligent because you're just like everybody else who's vague as hell. We only get in life what we're actually clear about. See what I'm saying? So you saying like, well, I just want to make money and make a career. That's for the birds, dude. You need to say, okay, well, you don't have to tell me the number, but you need to come up with a number. This is about psychology, right? So you need to come up with a number yourself
yeah,
and say, okay, well, I actually know the number for myself. I know how much it is per day. If I step in front of this computer every single day, how much I need to make. I know how much it is a week. I know how much it is a month. I know how much it is a year. I know how much money I have to pay on taxes. Come on, man. Like, you need to come up with a number. Okay, I want to make $1,000 a week,
okay,
$10,000 a week, 5,000, 4,000. You need to come up. What I'm trying to do, this is about psychology. So I think you should come up with a number that means something to you. Like, okay, well, my ideal car is this much per month. My ideal house is this much per month. Me helping my parents out, people I love, is this amount. And so that's how you come up with the number. This is all about psychology, right? So what I'm saying is, this is how you come up with a number by picking things that you want to pay for, so, picking things that you want to have, and then you come up with the magic number. That's how you come up. And then you say, okay, this is this much per week, per month, per year. You see what I'm saying? Don't be one of these people who like, well, I just want to make money. Like, that's for unintelligent people, man, because that's what everybody does, right? Oh yeah, I just want to make money. I just want
oh,
to career. Okay,
okay,
how much money? Like, how much? Because we only gonna get in life what we're clear about. So okay, cool, man. So but yeah, those screenshots and stuff. Like I said, for you and other people watching this, maybe that was a waste of my time. I don't think so at all. I'm being sarcastic, actually. But what
no,
I'm saying is, if you don't have screenshots, if you trade London Open, then you should have screenshots of what price is doing on one pair, Like for you, which one do you really trade the most? Or which one do you really want to trade the most out of all the pairs you told me about? Which one you really want to be like, if I can master this one, I can achieve everything I need. UJ, GJ, which one? Just pick one. EU.
Okay, GU.
So what you
If I'm to concentrate on one pair, if I'm to choose one pair,
okay?
I'm going to
So
probably go with GU.
okay,
GBP.
G. So if I was me in your shoes, I would have. You need to back test GU at London Open. When London Open starts at what? 1 a.m., 2 a.m. New York time.
Uh, no,
ICT say it starts
8
at
a.m.
like
Cameroon
1
time.
a.m., 1 or 2 a.m.
Yes,
That's when it opens, right?
yes, coach.
So what I'm saying is, since you really want to master GU, since you really want to master GU, then you should go back. You should go to like a chart and go back the last 10 weeks. You can go to investing.com because if you don't have a paid trading view account, you can go to investing.com and you can look back the last 10 years, 15 years. Okay. And you can do it on a 15-minute chart. You can do it on a 5-minute chart. Did you hear what you can go to
Yeah,
investing.com
yes,
and
coach.
set up an
Okay,
account because if you do you have a paid trading view
okay,
account or not?
invest.com.
Do you have a
No,
paid
I have
trading
paid
view account?
trading
Okay,
view.
listen. If you don't have a paid trading view account, then
Mm,
you can go to investing.com and get a free account for free, and you can go back on the 5-minute chart and the 15-minute chart the last 2 3 years and get data for free. Is what I'm trying to tell you. So you can go there and you can start looking at London Open on GU and start taking screenshots, just like I did. And so you need to, and
Oh,
then you can start trading strategies. You can say, okay, well, what is constantly setting up? ICT actually teaches strategy. It's called the Silver Bullet. That's from 3 to 4 a.m. every single day. So you can see if that's true on GU, and you can see what trade you can find on GU. So you need to start taking screenshots every single day of GU at London Open and see what happens. Mark up the order blocks, but you have to learn order blocks first. But you only watch 15 videos, and he got 500 plus. A lot of his videos that he recently introduces is on indices. Okay, so if you really want to get the forex shit, you got to go back 6 years. The stuff he was posting 6 years ago.
okay,
I
coach.
mean,
Okay.
if you want the forex stuff, you have to go back to the stuff he posted years and years ago. I mean, so it's gonna take a long time to go through all those videos, but you have to. The time gonna go by anyway. So and some of the videos you may want to speed up a little bit. You're not gonna get everything on the first video, but like when I watch the videos, I watch them on 2x now because I don't have to unless and then if I hear him say something real interesting, I'll slow it down and then I'll take a screenshot. But
Oh,
I was listening to the stuff on 1.5x, and then I'm like, okay, I don't need to get everything out of this video because I'm going to watch it again. So I just trying to get through the information to get my brain to listen to all the videos because if you understand human psychology, like everything you hear, everything you see, the brain don't forget. Even though it seems like we forgot it, it's stored in the brain. It's stored in our consciousness. So that's why I just listen to the ICT videos over and over and over and over again, multiple ones, because I'm like, okay, someday all this stuff is gonna come together. My brain is gonna figure it out, quote unquote. The brain can figure things out that's so confusing for us right now. All we have to do is collect the data and let it do its job. That's why I'm telling you, you probably need, if you really want to be sold out to ICT, meaning that his way is the way and there's no other way, then you have to watch all the videos. You got to stop watching all these other videos
okay,
with all
coach.
this other shit,
Okay,
like,
coach.
and just focus on ICT because that's the main reason why you not. It's so many. See, this game is so crazy because once you understand how this shit works, you still got to go and back test it. That's why it takes so long for people. Okay, you just learned the strategy from ICT. Now you got to go and back test it. Then you got to forward test it, and then you got to go through the whole process of okay, well, I'm gonna do this on demo, and then you have to go live with it. Or if you don't want to go live with it, you have to do it on demo. But even if you do it on demo, a lot of times you're not gonna be sure of yourself. So then you have to go through the whole phase of okay, I know how this shit works. Like I see it working, but now you have to go through the whole phase. Of, okay, do I trust myself now to actually to trust myself to trade what I see is setting up. It's levels to this, man. It's levels to this stuff. That's why I took it so serious because I'm like, I'm like, if I have a job and all that kind of shit, that's gonna be taking time away from me studying. Yeah, okay, I may struggle a little bit here and there in the beginning. This is what I was thinking. But I'm like, if I'm working a job and all that, then that's taking time away from me learning the shit that's gonna set me up for life. Does that make sense? So to me, I was willing to do whatever it took.
Yes,
Like I'm
coach.
like, man, yeah, I may be, I may be in a little uncomfortable situations, but what about 3 years from now? What about 5 years from now? What about 10 years from now? Because remember, if I had a job and in school and all that kind of stuff, and had a relationship with a woman and all that, that time would have been taken away from and hanging out with friends and being in the gym trying to look all sexy and all that stupid shit. That would have been taking time away from this skill here that would set me up for life and set my family members up for life, right? People that want to learn from me, my kids and all that in the future, nephews, nieces, whoever, close
Yeah.
friends. So what I'm saying is, I don't know how you think about this stuff, man. Like, I mean, I don't know if you think a job is going to take care of you because I know you're in school, right? I'm not saying drop out of school, but it's like, I don't know what you secretly thinking. I know what I secretly think. This had to work for me. Okay, it wasn't a game. This wasn't some scrimmage or whatever. Like Drake said in one of his videos, he said, "Y'all still playing life." He said, "Y'all treating life like it's a scrimmage." Versus like it's game time. We got to go. Let's go. So
Oh, all right. Thank you, coach. Okay, coach. Has there ever been a time when you took a break or you actually wanted to quit, or I don't know, maybe after a loss? Have you ever blown an account,
yeah,
and how did you
yeah,
recover?
yeah. I've blown so many accounts. I can't even count how many accounts I've blown. So I'm just keep it real with you. I probably blown 30, 40 accounts. I don't even know the number.
Wow.
Now these are little. These have been like little accounts, maybe $15 or maybe $200, maybe $500. $2,500. Uh, but
Okay.
then you get to a point where it's like, okay, you understand that it's not the amount of money that you're investing. It's not the amount of money that you're putting in there. It's the skill set. So that's why people putting in $2,000, $200. I'm like, that's ridiculous. Because if you can't turn $10 into $200, what the hell you? I mean, how the hell you think you gonna turn 2,000 into 10,000 or something like that? It's not about the money. It's a skill. Like you can go to a guy right now. His name is Alex FX. I think his name no Alex FG or Alex FX. He did a challenge a few months ago. Well, a month ago, he turned $100 into like 300 grand in like a month. I think it was a month or 2 months or a month and a half. So it's not about the money. It's about the fucking
What?
skill. Yeah, he took $100 and turned it into 300K. His
One
goal
hundred.
his goal was $1 million. So that's what I'm saying. Like you see shit like that,
Yeah.
and you like, dude, what am I doing hanging out with this girl? What am I doing hanging out with these fucking friends? What am I doing hanging out in the gym or whatever? Like I need to be learning this skill because if he got a skill set to take $100 into three, even okay, let's say he didn't run up to 330,000 like he did. Let's say he only made 50 grand in a month. Come on, man, $100 for 50 grand in a month? Okay, hold on, let's cut that in half. Hold on, let's cut that in half. 25,000. $100 to 25,000 in a month. Hold on, let's cut that in half. That's not even good enough, right? $100 to $12,500 in a month. Hold on, let's cut that in half. That's not even good enough. $100, $6,000 in a month. That's still badass.
Man.
So you see people doing this, and you're like, okay, well, all I got is $100 to my
Man.
name. So why can't I do that? It's because I don't fucking know something. It's because I don't have the screenshots. It's because I'm playing around with this shit. I'm not practicing enough. I mean, I don't know what people thinking. Like I said, maybe it's a scrimmage to people. Maybe they got parents taking care of them, or maybe they got a job that they're just taking care of them on the side. Where they don't have to put that much knowledge. They don't have to put that much skill into this shit. Which okay, that makes sense. Maybe they got a wife that's making six figures, and they can just sit back and chill and not trade hard. But then you got some people where it's like, I mean, I have options, I have outlets I can go to, but I'm like, no, I'm not taking no crutches or anything. I'm gonna live and die on this sword. I'm gonna live and die on my own sword. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know what people think out here, but if you see people take $100 to 300 grand, documenting the whole thing. Like I said, in our world, this stuff seems unbelievable to other people. I get it, but in this world, this stuff is very real. Okay, so and you understand that it's very real. So what I'm saying to you is, if you understand that it's just a skill set, then to me, why aren't you putting everything you got and some into learning how this works, spending every single hour of the day that you can outside of learning how to, doing your studies, of course. To me, I'm like, why am I not spending every single waking minute learning how this shit works? Staying up, sacrificing sleep for years, months, weeks, because all you got to do is understand this shit one time, and all you got to do is get it one time. Because ICT, like he said, once you see it, you can't unsee it. That's so true. Like I just see the breakers now. I see the bullish order blocks. It's impossible for me not to see it when I look at the chart. And then you start seeing stuff that's dead giveaways. You're like, okay, it has to come down here. And then you see how it seemed too good to be true, man, because you see price going up, and you see that where it has to go is 1,000 points away. Let's say 1,000 points away on GU, right? That you want to
Yes,
match.
yes.
So you see, you're like, hold on, this ain't too good to be true. Price has to come back up, and that's 1,000 points away. So you mean to tell me I can get in for a buy right now and hold it for a week and a half, 2 weeks, and I'll make 1,000 points, and I really don't even need the stop loss because that price has to go up there? Nah, it seems too good to be true. And then you see price go up there a week and a half, 2 weeks later, and then you feel like a fool. You're like, damn, I should have took it. And then it's gonna be a whole lot of that kind of stuff. Second guessing yourself, you know. That's why I think you trading on demo is actually a good thing versus putting real money in there, because you're not gonna be a scar to some people who using real money right now. You know, uh, ICT even talk about this kind of stuff. So yeah, man, I'll send you Alex FX link. I think when you see the video about him, dude, he's showing you every single trade. Like he's showing you everything. It's not like him lying saying, "Yeah, I took $100 or 300 grand in a month." I think it was a month, or maybe it was 2 months. I forget the exact time. I think it was just a few months. It wasn't like a year or two. It wasn't like crazy like that. It was a very,
Oh,
very
that's
short period of time.
crazy.
He's showing you literally from scratch. Like, okay, here's a
That's
hundred
crazy.
dollars. I only made $20 today. Here's $100. I made uh $75 today. Oh, today I made 150. I mean, the numbers just keep growing and growing. Okay, now we're at $1,200 on the account. I mean, he's showing you everything from scratch how he built that shit. And so when you look at your own account, I don't know how much money you have in your account, but when you look at your own account, you say, well, all I got is $100 to my name. All I got is $1,000 to my name. You start taking this stuff really serious, because you're like, okay, I'm basically holding myself back if I don't do whatever it takes to understand the skill. Yes, I may not understand it today. Yes, I may not understand it a week from now. Yes, I may not understand it 3 months from now. But if you're doing something every single day, if you're watching the videos every single day, practicing every single day, even on the weekends, you should be trading structure. That's what like I said, once I figure out how the structure works, I trade Bitcoin on the weekends. I don't necessarily trade it with live money, but I still trade the structure. I say, okay, based on what I know, price has to come in, because I want to myself that structure is structure. It's not just US 30. It's not just UJ. It's not just stocks. It's Forex too. It's cryptocurrency too. I have to, because I can tell you anything. ICT could tell you anything, but you have to see for yourself that this shit is true. This psychology call. This is some good shit right here. Somebody, maybe 3 years from now, somebody gonna be listening to this like, damn, that dude speaking the fucking truth. It really helped me out, because I'm a real one. I tell anybody to their face I'm a real one, because I know what I've done. If you had a camera on me the last 2 years, you'd be like, it's absolutely insane what this dude has done. Like, absolutely insane the amount of work he has put into this. Ain't no way in hell I could have done that. Staying up to only getting 2 hours of sleep, 3 hours of sleep for months. I'm talking about months. So I can wake up
Wow.
and trade New York Open,
Wow.
only getting 5 hours of sleep, going to sleep at 2, then waking back up at 6, and then going to sleep again the same day at 2 for weeks, months. So I mean, people need to understand who the fuck they listening to and who they talking to. That's why I talk a certain way, because I've been about this life. You don't see me. You don't see how I look. You ain't seen the camera on me. I could be lying right now, but I know my spirit is talking to your spirit, and it's telling you talking to a real one. Okay, SG real one. Trader
Yes,
Trader
yes.
Trader Doyle Exchange real one. These are people who lives was in shambles, and they took this skill and took it seriously, and now they prosper. I respect people like that. Doyle Exchange, SG Trader, Trader SG Stock Guy. I mean, what that dude has done is really inspirational. He was a janitor. I mean, and now he's a
Oh,
millionaire or damn near a millionaire. I mean,
from
the dude, he
wow.
created, and the reason I respect Trader SG is because he created his own strategy from this stuff. It's not something ICT taught him. He literally created his own strategy, and and now he's winning. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the call right there, man. I'm
Oh.
going to send you the Alex FX video, and then what's the other video I said I'm going to send? I'm going to send you. So I'm going to send you where he turned $100 to
Uh,
figures, and then the other video was hold on, it was another one. What was the other one I said I was going to send you?
was was on screenshots the 49,000
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
screenshots.
yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah. So I'm going to send you the trading nut video. I'm going to send you the trading nut video. Uh, where the guy was
Yes,
taking,
coach.
yeah, where SG. I'm gonna send you SG's trading nut video, and then I'm going to send you Alex, how he turned the money to six figures, $100 to six figures in less than a month, I believe. I think it was a few months. I
Okay,
forget
coach.
the exact time. I just remember. And so I have a whole section in my, I have a whole section in my Google Drive that I didn't show you with nothing but stories like that. You need to have screenshots. When people say they turn $100 into $14,000 in 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever, you need to write this stuff down because remember, we live in a whole different world than everybody else. Like they think this stuff is gambling. They think it's too good to be true. They think it's BS, right? But we know that to not be true. We know what the reality is. We live in a very very different world than these other people out here. So um, so yeah, man. I mean, I'll send you the YouTube video with Alex FX. And so
Okay,
what ended up
coach.
happening is he was trying to turn it into $1 million and he lost all the money. So that goes to show you that this is psychology. Like obviously he know how to trade. He been he's 23 years old. He's been a millionaire for a few years now. So obviously he know how to trade, but he still lost the money because he talk about like it was a
Wow.
psychology thing. He lost the money. Uh, Hold on, my camera's been on this whole time. Oh shit. He lost the money. That's why the internet was lagging.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lost the money, and he talked about that in one of his next video, how he lost the money, and it was all because of psychology. So it's not just trading, man. Like I thought it was, but I see now. I didn't see moves happen over and over and over again. I was like, I should have got into it, and I didn't. It's because I didn't trust myself. So I've been working on how can I trust myself. Like, okay, I got to do what I said I'm gonna do. That's the fastest way to trust yourself is to do what you say you're gonna do. You see what I'm saying? And so I've been trying to figure out different ways on how I can work on trusting myself. Because if I could trust myself, then if I could say, okay, I see price going down, I'm going to get into that trade. I'm going to trust myself and make money. Because if you don't do it, then you're going to be holding yourself back. Because I'm telling you, it hurt. It hurt more, man, when you see the move set up and you don't take it because you didn't trust yourself. And it's probably the same as you taking a big loss. It just messes with your head, man. It's just terrible.
Yes, coach. Okay.
Hopefully my audio recorded, man. But I'm on Bluetooth. But if not, I'm about to go ahead and stop the recording.